Prince William has been in the hot seat since the Sussexes' bombshell Oprah interview, but he's also been the subject of other shady stories as well. Here's the shady side of Prince William that no one talks about. As the story goes, Prince William supposedly first took an interest in his St. Andrews University classmate Kate Middleton when he spotted her walking down the runway of a charity fashion show. The rest is well-documented history, with a few shocking tabloid blips in between, including the pair's secret alleged breakup. Behind the scenes, things reportedly started deteriorating between Kate and Wills during the summer of 2004, a year before they graduated. According to royal biographer Katie Nichols' book William and Harry Behind the Palace Walls, the 22-year-old prince told several of his friends that he felt claustrophobic. That summer, the couple embarked on a secret trial separation. He went on a boys-only holiday to Greece, while Kate spent time in Berkshire with her family, only allegedly mentioning the breakup under the influence of white wine. A friend told Nicole she was debating whether or not she should text or call him. She said how sad she was and how much she was missing William, but she never mentioned it after that. Despite her seemingly laid-back attitude, the space couldn't have been more painful for Kate, who was reportedly deeply hurt by Will's rumored relationships with other women during their break. In 2007, Middleton reportedly joined the unfortunate club of people who were dumped over the phone. It's not exactly the noblest way to dump your girlfriend of 3 years. And the future monarch made things worse by doing it when Kate was at work. According to Christopher Anderson's book William and Kate: A Royal Love Story, the future Duchess of Cambridge was working a part-time job as an accessories buyer when Prince William called her to end their relationship. Anderson wrote, "She excused herself, went to a back conference room out of earshot of the other buyers, shut the door, and for the next hour, heard Wills sputter the reasons he was breaking up with her." Kate eventually forgave William. In a joint TV interview announcing their engagement, she admitted, "It actually made me a stronger person. You find out things about yourself that maybe you hadn't realized. I think you can get quite consumed by a relationship when you are younger."
I really valued that time for me as well, although I didn't think it at the time.
You'd think Prince William's engagement would be far from controversial, especially because Middleton wasn't out of left field. Though she was technically considered a so-called commoner, she was already independently wealthy, since her parents reportedly own a $41 million party planning business. Instead, the controversial part of William's engagement was the ring. Princess Diana's engagement ring was already controversial when Diana picked it from a catalog rather than requesting a custom design. According to Vogue, Prince Harry inherited the ring when their mother passed away, but he felt like it was something that should, quote, "be on the finger of the future Queen of England." He gave it to Wills to give to Kate, but according to Marie Claire, critics viewed it as a bad omen because it came from Diana's unhappy marriage. As we've come to discover, Diana's ring turned out to become a true family heirloom, representing love far more than it represents a failed marriage. 3 kids later, Will and Kate appear to be doing just fine. Prince William's partying has gotten him in trouble with the tabloids, and probably his wife in the past. This time, it got him in trouble with his pearly whites. In 2013, during what Vanity Fair describes as a marathon drinking session, the future monarch didn't just party until the sun came up, he partied until his tooth came out. According to Daily Mail, Kate was pregnant with George when she skipped out on the so-called Royal Wedding of the North. Instead, William showed up to represent the royals, partying into the early hours of the morning and, quote, tearing up the dance floor. At one point, he was horsing around with his friend, who accidentally struck him in the face and knocked out a significant portion of his front tooth, sending him straight into an emergency dental surgery. A source told the tabloid, William was joking that if Kate went into labor that night, he'd have to smile for the cameras with a missing tooth. If the tooth thing wasn't enough, Prince William may have made Kate roll her eyes even harder after a so-called dad dancing incident during a lads-only ski trip. Nonetheless, William apparently needed a night off. According to Vanity Fair, Middleton was less than pleased after a video of her husband partying with his friends and a mysterious brunette at a nightclub surfaced in several tabloids in 2017. While the idea of dad dancing, as the tabloids dubbed it, seems harmless enough, the real scandal was a little more salacious than bad rhythm. According to The Sun, he reportedly was seen, quote, gyrating with a blonde and putting his hands on a woman's waist. At the time, Kate was at home watching Princess Charlotte and Prince George, who will eventually inherit the throne, and hopefully none of his father's dance moves. Beyond that, the ski trip caused William to miss a Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey, which the Queen reportedly regards as one of the most important dates in the royal calendar. To this day, the ski trip is regarded as one of the rare controversial decisions made by the future monarch. Prince William and Prince Harry have shared a tight bond since the tragic passing of their mother, but that bond was threatened when the future monarch allegedly meddled in his brother's whirlwind relationship with Meghan Markle, who he met on a blind date. According to Robert Lacey's book Battle of Brothers, William confronted his brother after fearing his relationship with the American actor was moving too fast. This confrontation reportedly happened sometime in 2016 or early 2017, which places it not too far from the November 2017 engagement announcement. As expected, this did not sit well with Harry. Lacey wrote, Harry could not help but wonder whether Wills was really concerned about his personal happiness, or whether he was, once again and as per usual, thinking about the makeup and fortunes of the firm. The response from Harry was a brusque and offended pushback. According to Royals at War, the confrontation, or rather warning, also involved Kate, who warned Harry that it would, quote, take time and attention to integrate Meghan into the family because she had a completely different past life and career. As we know now, Meghan did not integrate. Rather, she and Harry ended up stepping down. The so-called royal rift between Prince William and Prince Harry extended far beyond Meghan's ceremonious induction into the royal family. In March 2021, ITV royal editor Chris Shipp told Good Morning Britain that William hadn't spoken directly to his brother since he stepped down as a senior member of the royal family in early 2020. And according to Battle of Brothers, Prince William even refused to attend the Queen's lunch invitation before the Sandringham Summit, the now infamous meeting where they settled on Megxit. And Wills only showed up to talk business.
As brothers, you have good days, you have bad days.
As of early 2021, Prince William reportedly hasn't seen Harry in about a year, but that may change. The Sussexes' Oprah Winfrey interview, where the couple floated claims of racism in the palace and Harry alleged that his brother and father were trapped within the institution, may have been the tipping point that forced them to talk. In the days following, Prince William reportedly broke royal protocol by speaking out and telling reporters that the royal family wasn't racist, according to Express. The Sun claimed that the pair have since reached out via text, which seems to be a new start. According to Yahoo Finance, the UK has the strictest coronavirus lockdown in all of Europe, but that may not apply to everyone. An insider report reveals that Prince William and Middleton were accused of flouting lockdown restrictions during a controversial tour across the UK in December 2020, the month the government confirmed the presence of a second strain. According to Insider, the pair took a private royal train to Scotland, stopping in the country's capital of Edinburgh, which was under Tier 3 restrictions. In Tier 3, no one is permitted to travel to and from the area for non-essential reasons. In the eyes of critics, a royal public appearance to thank healthcare workers is not as essential as, for example, being a healthcare worker. In the couple's defense, the Scottish government admitted that they knew about the visit in advance and took precautions. During the visit, the Duke and Duchess reportedly served as representatives of the NHS, meeting with paramedics and ambulance staff, which would technically make them essential. Traveling for charitable services or work is prohibited under the strict lockdown, as long as it can't be done from home, which might make you wonder, would a Zoom have not sufficed? Either way, critics weren't having it. As one naysayer wrote in a now-deleted tweet, if Edinburgh was in lockdown, Kate and William should have respected the rules and stayed away. It's called setting an example. Not only did Prince William catch some heat for his travel during the pandemic, but the future king also owned up to hiding his own COVID-19 diagnosis for months. According to The Sun, William was hit pretty hard by the virus. A source even claimed, at one stage he was struggling to breathe, so obviously everyone around him was pretty panicked.
But it does worry me, what's going to happen to a lot of the vulnerable people and the high-risk people who are going to potentially have to isolate away for quite some time.
He ultimately was treated by palace doctors and isolated in the family's Norfolk home while fulfilling 14 telephone and video engagements. The general public was none the wiser until he came clean during a March 2021 engagement. Though Will's admission was shocking, to say the least, his reasoning seemed pretty solid. The former pilot contracted the virus in April 2020, around the same time Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Prince Charles also got the virus. He simply didn't want to alarm the nation, especially with the palpable fear permeating through the general news cycle. He admitted, "There were important things going on and I didn't want to worry anyone." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.